Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Landon Root. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Okay, all set to go. And now the DH, Jarren Duran. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double. Now he launches a throw over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. So up next, Abraham Toro. And that's down and away. That one fouled off, 2-2. Runner at second, nobody out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Roman Anthony getting ready to hit. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned. And just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Trevor Story now. The 1-1. Runner takes off for third. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Next offering misses down and away. On the ground to third, Schmidt. Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Boog, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. And the batter now, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Oracle Park. And towing the slab, Brian Bayo. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that one almost hit him.
2-2. Full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Rafael Devers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one ripped to left, and it's just foul. That was close. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Pitch misses there, 2-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And that's downstairs and outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
At the belt and fires. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is a big first out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Willie Adames stands in. Two on, 1 out. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's Dominic Smith. And a count 1-2. Yastrzemski, the runner at third. Devers on second. Adames at first. 1 gone. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Anthony makes the grab on the run. Here's the Giants lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in San Francisco, and now here's a speed threat, outfielder Ceddanne Rafaela.
That's a ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some
3-1.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Right side, Yastrzemski. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. One out, base is empty. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away down. Now the catcher up to hit, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. 2 outs, base is empty. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Over to Smith, and that is the third out of the inning. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Giants nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, number 56. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. In the air, right field, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Outside low, and the count's even at 2.
2-2.
And a good eye there. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
One out, runner at second. Here's Andrew Kisner. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting in the chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
2 on, 1 out. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Off balance feed, there's one. Now it's Devers at the plate. There you see his May and June numbers so far. Fitzgerald at third. Yastrzemski at first. 2 out of the inning. Up the middle. A sliding play it short. What a play. Inning over. 2 left on. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Giants nothing. Top half of the third inning, and now here is David Hamilton. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Outside. 2-1. Out to short. Adames on the run. Throw to first. And he gets him. Nicely done. Now the number 2 hitter, Abraham Toro. Two outs. That one outside. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. And that one handled. Slings to first. And that is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Giants nothing. Set for the bottom of the third and digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground to third. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. One down, base is empty. Swings through that.
1 and 2's the count.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Dom Smith stands in. On the ground to short, Story. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Giants go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Eric Miller into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, one-run game leading off, Roman Anthony. Next offering upstairs. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Walker getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Next one misses, and it's a full count. Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Here's Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And gone. He hammers one out to center, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Base is empty, one away. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Fouls one off, 2-2. One down, base is empty. Off the mark there. Counts full, 3-2.
Look, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
So a man at first. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball. Red Sox leading it by 2. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Now a screamer into the outfield. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
In the dirt. Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Missed with a changeup, and the count is filled up.
Full count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Casey Schmidt. Just misses the mark outside the zone. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Aroldis Chapman, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. Say goodbye to that one. That's worth the price of admission. His fourth home run of the season, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brian Bayo out of the game, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back. Zach Kelly gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. So the tying run at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him! He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's the catcher to hit, Andrew Kisner.
2-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Lee leads off second with one gone in the inning. Mike Yastrzemski in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it it remains a full count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Zach Kelly will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. So Yaz is struck out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Ryan Walker.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. And that's off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. On the ground, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So a man aboard, and next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Schmidt pulls that one down, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jaron Duran.
And stepping in for Boston, Jaron Duran. Runner takes off, and that one popped in the air left field. Ramos makes the catch, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Abraham Toro.
So stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. Two outs, and it's fouled away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And the Red Sox leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the Giants DH, Rafael Devers. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Chapman now, one-run game. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Adames.
That's a ball.
And that's in for a strike.
2-2.
The Giants down to their final strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Slice to right. Fair ball. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Dominic Smith, the next to hit. The 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
The next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Casey Schmidt would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Making a move at first, and pinch running for the Giants, Christian Koss.
Number 50.
Casey Schmidt will hit next. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That's down and in. And a 2-1 on the way. That one ripped but foul. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.